Spiritual. Here I do card readings for the collective, and I do a little bit of, I'll give you a little bit of, fuck. Okay, start again. Hi, and welcome back to Mindfully Spiritual. I'm Cheryl, and here I do tarot and oracle card readings for the collective in the hopes that you will receive messages from Spirit to help you on your spiritual growth journey. And included in that is healing, as hopefully most of you know, we're all needing some healing, so we got a lot of work to do. And as somebody who was a therapist for over 25 years, I've got some experience to back that. And I will be offering you this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you want to contact me on one of my other social media platforms, I am at How Mindful on Instagram. I am Mindfully Spiritual Empath on TikTok. And I'm actually Cheryl Gillespie on Facebook. Yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Let me know if there's something else you'd rather see here. This is what I feel I've been called to do, and I will modify as the followers come and inform me of what they're actually looking for. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for us today. Last shuffle. First card is Narrow Pathway, Tread Thoughtfully. Second is Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. Oh my God, this card is gorgeous. I hope you can see it. And Gates of Triumph, Success Expands in Your Life. That's pretty awesome, actually, huh? All right, so Narrow Pathway. So it appears as if this reading is suggesting that you are going through possibly a little bit of a hard time. I always think of narrow pathway as the narrow pathway when we're birthing something. The baby gets kind of squeezed through the pathway. So that's what we do as we are beginning a new path and trying to create. So this looks like you may be in that narrow pathway right now. So you want to keep looking ahead, and you want to make sure you're also very grounded, by the way, because that narrow pathway can squeeze us and squeeze out what we don't need, right? So you want to be careful where you step and make sure these are conscious choices you're making. And this says walk in beauty, and know that you are part of this wonderful universe that we are in, and that you were made and created specifically the way you are to come here in service of others. And just continue on that narrow pathway. Take a look at all the beauty around you, even in that narrow pathway. Excuse me. Even when we're giving birth and it's really fucking painful, we are getting squeezed through this, but it is the most amazing, magical, beautiful experience. Painful, but magical. And then as you keep doing this, you are going to be triumphant. You are going to find your place and where you're moving forward. And every time we do that, it expands our life. Okay, so it expands what we're looking at, what we're taking in. It may expand our community as well. That's what I'm feeling from that set. And let's move on to the rest of the message. What would you like those who are watching to know, Spirit? Okay, Unconscious, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, Six of Cups, pretty sure we had that last time, Hermit, oh my goodness, Death, Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Page of Wands. All right. Let me see. Can I have 1, 4, 6 of Cups, please? Let's just clarify what the challenge is. What I think it is. Whoops. Too many cards. Thank you. We're going to try that one again. Recording in one shot. All right, let's try that again. Can I please have 1 from 6 of Cups? Thank you. My hands are a little stiff today. All right, 10 of Swords and Ace of Wands. 10 of Swords and Ace of Wands. Okay. And let's see. 3 of Pentacles, please. Can I have clarification for 3 of Pentacles? Thank you. Woo, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. We're going to leave it at that. So you're starting this new venture, or there's a new opportunity for you, and you want to make sure it's a grounded, reliable, dependable, consistent, productive for you opportunity. You want to keep that available, and one of the ways you're going to realize what is best for you is through your intuition. You are very intuitive, and Spirit is sending you messages. You may be hearing things like from a song, words from a song, or you might hear somebody else talking and think, oh, that makes sense to me, it applies to your situation. It might be something I've said in this, maybe even just one word resonates with you, but that's why you're here, to get those messages. So you're listening to those messages, which is awesome. And the challenge is about inner child stuff. Again, it is about finding the simplicity and also finding that part of you, that inner child part of you that wants to create something and wants to have fun. I mean, our kids just wanted to have fun, and we didn't understand that there were so many rules that people were going to put on us and make it difficult to do. So part of the reason that you're not focusing on what your inner child wants is that you are feeling that you're pulled in another direction, and you may be betraying yourself. And so if you're following something that you think you should do, that's probably not for you. Go back inside. Remember what that inner child likes, what excites her or him or them. Make this a joyful experience. See the wondrous universe, the beauty that is within you too. You will receive this spark of inspiration in the direction you want to go if you are looking at some of that inner child information that they want to give you. So you've taken some time. It looks like you've already gone inside and you've been doing some internal self-reflection and work. And because you did that, there was a transformation. You have become a new person. And while becoming a new person, you were a little bit overthinking it, as you do. The Nine of Swords is often about really obsessive thinking, analysis paralysis. You want to let go of that obsessive thinking. I sometimes remind people a mindfulness technique. So when I taught kindergartners, we teach them we have a red ball next to them, and we'd say, okay, pick up the red ball, and you look at it and you feel it and you smell it, and you use your senses, and then you put it down because we're going on to the next thing. So literally put those thoughts down. Sometimes it helps put them in a journal, close it up and put it away, because you are putting them somewhere where you don't have to think about it anymore. That's one technique. You could also just, I usually in my head think, okay, Cheryl, put it down, and I redirect my thinking, okay? So because you are doing that, the near future, you're not quite there yet. You have created some burdens for yourself. My guess is probably through a lot of this overthinking. It's really important that you want to let spirit come through you. You don't want to be pushing. You want to keep taking every step as you intentionally, consciously take steps. And you are collaborating. You're certainly collaborating with spirit, and you are co-creating. And you may actually be finding some people who create similarly to you, or that you guys could collaborate and that works for you. And within that, I also see that you probably are being seen for some of this that you're doing. Others are seeing the work that you're doing, maybe this work, or maybe something you're bringing out into the world. My thinking is that your family has started to see what you're doing. And it is all of this collaboration and this looking at things from the place of collaboration and being seen. This is going to be a legacy for you. This is a very grounded and stable enterprise. And you will be supporting yourself easily and well through this journey, because then eventually it's going to come to the gates of triumph, right? Now, the outside influences are that you do have a pretty happy family life. So that supports you currently. So that supports you in the work that you're doing, this work and anything you bring out to the world. The step that Spirit would like is you are getting some information. You've been getting some information through your intuition, also at night possibly, and you need to start tracking those dreams. I've just begun to do that. I often don't remember my dreams in the morning. Sometime in the late light of day they come through, and I'll try to process a little bit. I'm just gonna say, keep an eye on your dreams. Check in, see if you can remember, write it all down, and you can put it away also and then come back to it, because there are messages there for you. And within those messages, you will find clarity, and you will have seen the truth of what's for you. Know the truth of what's for you. And Spirit is pretty excited actually and handing you this. Spirit is literally giving you this clarity, because it's a little gift you've gotten from all the work you've done. It's brought you here. Now, the outcome is saying that you're still learning. Whatever this new thing is, you're still learning. And so you need to take some time to continue that learning. Make sure it's something you're passionate about, that you feel it's energy that flows through you and gives you energy, as opposed to something that pulls away from you. It also may be something that you're inspiring others. You are inspiring others through your own empowerment, your own self-empowerment. So maybe that is connected to other people seeing you, that you are moving in the right direction. You are doing the work you need to do. So please keep going. And you will be getting this Page of Wands, which is a fresh beginning into this new, inspiring, creative venture. That's what I'm getting for that. So let's take a quick look at what are any obstacles or blocks that you may have that are getting in your way of moving forward. Sometimes obstacles and blocks, more often than not, those obstacles and blocks are within us. This isn't somebody going to say, oh, you know, someone's not going to let you do that. That's not what we're talking about. We are talking about anything that comes up within you that either blocks your forward movement, that blinds you to the truth, something within yourself. So let's see what Spirit would like us to know about those blocks. Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, interesting, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, can I have one for Ace of Pentacles, please? Okay. Okay. I'm going to say that the pain that you've suffered in the past around loss or grief has not been fully processed. You are still processing some of that loss, and you need to make sure that you are focusing on that, because it's time for change. And that is part of what you want to leave behind you. I'm not saying we never think about loss. What I'm saying is the pain of loss needs to be transmuted. And by that I mean it needs to be felt, acknowledged, and moved through us. The energy has to move through. And that transmutes it, because it releases the negative energy so that the earth can then transmute it to something that is more powerful and positive. And some of what is getting in your way is that you are not seeing that opportunity that is available, and you there's some divine timing. I think I said this before, it's crazy. So there's some divine timing in this, and that means that even if you're doing everything, there are some pieces unknown to you that have to happen in order for you to get where you need to get. And so it involves things that only Spirit knows, and so you kind of have to wait and pay attention to your intuitive hits, pay attention to the messages from Spirit, and any signs or synchronicities will help you continue to find the way. And that's one of the ways Spirit will talk to you, because you are going to be starting fresh. You are going to be free of the old conditioning and moving forward. And this says you're actually seeing a little bit of progress. You're not where you want to be. The 7 isn't the end yet. You are getting some positive fruition from the seeds that you've planted. It's just that right now you need to be patient, which I am the worst at that. So I get it. It's hard to be patient. And let me tell you, I've been getting this card months now, getting impatient. So stay patient as you can. Be grounded. If you need to reassess something and adjust, do that too. That's part of the message as well. All right, what are some actions and advice that Spirit would like to give you? 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles. Can I have one for, yeah, gotta tell you what I want it for. Can I have one for the 7 of Swords, please? My hands are stiff, sorry guys. 7 of Swords, please. 7 of Swords, please. Boop. 7 of Swords, please. Okay, I'm trying to be patient because my hands are not working the way I'd like them to today. It's part of the aging system, I guess. Anyway, one more please for 7 of Swords. One more, thank you. Okay, 2 of Cups. So the 7 of Swords for me is usually we are betraying ourselves. We are not following our truth. We may be paying too much attention to what others think should be. So this is asking you to begin to balance that out. It doesn't mean that you are never going to choose to do something for someone else when it's not easy or not working for you. This means there are times if you're codependent and have codependent tendencies, like I do sometimes, you need to be sure that when you are making a choice, turn inward first and foremost. What do I want? Is this a hell yes for me? If it's not a hell yes, then it's a no. So when you find it's not a hell yes, then you gotta set a limit and you gotta tell somebody no, right? Or yourself even. You wanna find a balance from being able to take in some feedback from others and yet make a choice that is balanced, that is not just focused on yourself or just focused on the other. It's a we thing now, not just a me thing. So you want to balance out how you take in information. Swords is about thinking, cups is about love and heart. So you want to balance your thinking and your heart. And that you are going to be successful at that. You are successful. Right this minute you're successful because you're doing the work. And the Three of Pentacles is an action in this case. So get out there and see if you can find a collaboration. See what resonates with you. Keep doing your work. Keep focusing on your own creativity. And and we have, last but not least, messages from our higher self. Thank you. Okay, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Eight of Wands. So there's going to be some fast movement, so be prepared for that. You want to understand that this Four of Pentacles is balanced, financial, what's the word? Financial foundation, that you are pretty stable. It also has some implication that maybe you've been covering your heart a little bit, and that may be giving you a little bit of difficulty. I can see where, you'd be covering your heart if you've got some childhood wounds or losses that you're working with right now. And that you want to be, for yourself, you want to be as loving and kind and see the beauty in yourself. Offer that to yourself, because you can't get it from anyone else if you don't know how to accept it even from yourself. So offer the love and compassion. Give yourself grace. And also Eight of Wands can be that you're getting downloads, and I suspect that's what you are. Downloads are just intuitive hits, really. Information that's coming from spirit, that it may be coming in through your sleep, your dreams, it may be coming in other ways, but expect to have these downloads. Expect that you will be hearing, seeing, sensing in some way information that is important for your journey. So that's it for today. Thank you again, guys, for being here. I really enjoy doing this. And what's interesting to me is that if you've watched any of the others, there are cards that are coming out again and again. So clearly this is a story that continues. It's not just a random reading. So I do hope that you are getting what you're looking for here. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, guys.